Okay, let's talk about Hayao Miyazaki. Woo! He is the director of all these Japanese movies that are so good. And though I don't speak Japanese or want to speak Japanese, I mean, even the English translations, nobody can screw up Hayao Miyazaki's movies. They're so good. Okay, so start with My Neighbor Totoro. It's about these two sisters, Satsuki and Mei, and they find this big Totoro guy who happens to be this like tree spirit, and their mom is in the hospital, and it's really good. And there's this cat bus, and it rocks. This finger, okay, it rocks. It's totally, you have to see this. It rocks. My Neighbor Totoro. Okay, then we have Pompoko, and it's got all these what are they called? Beavers. And wait, are they beavers? No, they're raccoons. Never mind, not. They're raccoons. Okay. It's about it's technically it's Studio Ghibli, and it's not. It's Studio Ghibli, which is Hayao Miyazaki's like studio. It's not Hayao Miyazaki's actual movie, but it's by a real. It's just really good. Also, Pompoko about all these raccoons, and they like transform and live in the normal world, and there's this big war going on, and it's like you think with all these really cute, you know, like little raccoons and be like but it's a lot more violent than you thought it would. But it's such a good movie. Oh, it's Pompoko rocks. Okay, then we got one that a lot of people know about, Kiki's Delivery Service, which is, you know, also a Studio Ghibli and Hayao Miyazaki, and such a cute story about this girl. Her name is Kiki, obviously, and she's a witch, and she has to live on her own for a year, like out of town, out of her, you know, neighborhood, and help people. And she has this cat named Gigi, and they help people, and it's such a cute story. Okay, then we got Nausicaa, Valley of the Winds, about this princess, Nausicaa, and she's like she's spunky, and she's independent, and she's trying to like save the war. She's like the legend or something, and yeah, it's just like save people. I'm sorry, I haven't seen this one in a long time. 1,000 years after a global war, a seaside kingdom known as the Valley of the Wind remains one of only a few areas still populated, led by the courageous Princess Nausicaa. The people of the valley are engaged in constant struggle with powerful insects called Amu, who guard a poisonous jungle that's spreading across the earth. Nausicaa and her brave companions, together with the people of the valley, strive to restore the bond between humanity and the earth. It's really good. I like it. Okay. This one is called Castle in the Sky. It's about this girl named... What's her name? Well, the guy's name is Shita. Okay, so there's a girl, Shita, and the guy, Pazu. And they find this... There's a legend about this castle flying in the sky. And then they like go and find it, and then she happens to be this magical... I think it's really good. You know, my reviews of these movies might sound really cruddy. Believe me, a lot better than how I explained them. Okay. Then we got The Cat Returns. So it's about this girl who like falls into like the cat world, and she meets this guy. His name is I don't know. I'm sorry for that blank silence. Okay, so it's really good, and she falls into the cat world and has to like save the cat peoples and stuff. And then this story, Whisper of the Heart, is about this girl, and she plays the violin or something, and she meets this like cat guy, and then she writes a story about it. And so the rumor is that this movie is a story that she wrote. So it's like that, I think. I can't remember his name still. The Baron. That's his name, the Baron. So she's on the back, the Baron. Who's the Baron? Can't really see it that well, but yeah, there he is. Okay, then we got another one that isn't directed by Hayao Miyazaki, but is also by the studio Ghibli, whatever. It's called My Neighbors the Yamadas. It's like the story about this family, and it's like you think it's all one story, but there's all just like little stories that they put together, and it feels like one story, but then it's not, and it's really funny, and it's a good movie. Oh, and this one is just like my favorite, Spirited Away. It's like so good. This is the first one I actually saw, other than Kiki's Delivery Service, and so it's about this girl, Chihiro, and so she is she like was moving to this new city in Japan, and her and her parents are looking through this old deserted like place or whatever, and then her parents are eating this food that they shouldn't be eating. They turn into pigs, and then she's stuck in this magical world, and she has to like get out and be brave and like help her parents and stuff. And it's a good movie. It's a really good movie, all about the gods and spirits and stuff. So yeah, Hayao Miyazaki, he rocks. He's like such a good. Oh, it's like. How to like describe it? It's just so awesome. It's like bodacious. It's just so good. Watch them. You'll love them.